Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Based on the location that you're watching me, Arments, Baby Alba Funny Comedy. Um, I have a little topic that I want to talk about this afternoon. The topic goes like this: as a young man, as a young woman, in the next 5 years, what do you want to become, or in what position do you want to find yourself? Um, I came across this. The reason why some young men and some young women they cannot be rich, they will remain poor, and is lack of wisdom. Because it's very painful when you, as a young man, your parents struggle. In those days like this, they have struggled, they have tried their best. They first of all they put in a school, you graduate, maybe you decide to say, okay, I want to be self-employed, or you get a job, and then your resources that you're making cannot make you to make impact with them. You cannot find a easier life for yourself. Let me even keep this one aside. The main reasons that make me want to talk about this is, you see a young man today, you're nothing, you're living in your parents' house. Let me say, you're living in your father's house. Your mother is feeding you, your father is feeding you. Everything is your parents that are doing for you. And when you don't let a little bit of struggle, you struggle and you get a little money, the next thing you take 20,000-30,000 naira, go and buy one trouser. When you're struggling, you're trying to build a good foundation of yourself as a young man. How can't you make achievement or better life of tomorrow? That is what I want to say. Today, young boys and young girls, they are not thinking very well. Nobody wants to change his thinking. Nobody wants to make a better life of self. You just rely on parents. Your father will feed you from a childhood to a stage that you reach 20 years, they are still feeding you. Or from 15 years upwards, you are not a small boy or small girl. At least you know how to struggle for yourself. You know how to make a better life of yourself. But if you look at the rich men today, people that has money, they do not rely on anybody. They rely on yourself or their self. They struggle. They deny enjoyment. They deny wearing good clothes. They deny living in a flexible life. Even though it's 1 naira, they know how to make service of that 1 naira. Even though it's 20 naira, they will divide that 20 naira into two. But today generation, if you look at the way things are going on, you can't even, what are you going to say? You will see a young man is wearing cloth of 50,000 naira when in his bank account you don't even have 1 naira. You will just struggle, make money, just take it and buy clothes. That is all. That is the only dream that he has, just for him to satisfy himself for that moment. At the end of the day, you cannot even help yourself in one way to another, which is very shameful. So let's meet in part 2 of this discussion, because I'm going to drop the part 2. Please comment, like and share. Young men, let's change our thinking. Young men, let's change our thinking. Let's help our parents. Thank you.